225. How y'all doing out there?
Go.
I've been crying, and I don't know why. Nobody's being born, and nobody died. No one's helloing, and no one's goodbye. And I don't know why. I just keep on crying. Maybe it's this letter. Maybe it's this sound. Maybe it's this weather. How about it? Maybe it's this town. Maybe it's this road that, well, it keeps on going. Maybe it's this river. It just keeps on flowing. I've been crying, and I don't know why. Nobody's being born, and nobody died. No one's eloping, and no one's goodbye. And I don't know why. I just keep on crying. Maybe it's what I've got, or maybe it's what I had, or maybe it's my mama, or maybe it's my dad. Maybe it's these words that, well, they went unspoken. Maybe it's this circle, or will it be unbroken? I've been crying, and I don't know why. But nobody's being born, and nobody died. No one's eloping, and no one's goodbye. And I don't know why. I just keep on crying. I've been crying, and I don't know why. Nobody's being born, nobody died. No one's eloping, and no one's goodbye. And I don't know why. I just keep on crying. I've been crying, and I don't know why. Nobody's being born, and nobody died. No one's eloping, no one's goodbye. I've been crying. In the middle of the country, in the middle of the state, in the middle of the town, in the middle of the street, in the middle of the day. Oh, we know perfectly well Shoe Fest on a Saturday night. Why? so loud you can't hear the timber on before it comes crashing down. Cry all night when you hear it, shake it to the rhythm of your call. Shake 'em all loose in a desperate time, shake 'em all loose in a desperate war. I'm on fire and I close my eyes, standing in a field in pain. My baby's over at the vegetable well, praying like hell for the rain. Praying like hell for the rain. I'm praying like hell for the rain. Oh, next to nothing. Oh, next to nothing. I saw a man walking down the railroad, hauling off the weight of the dead. Never give the devil time to reload, or take a soul and leave a hole up in your head. Cry all night when you feel it, shake it to the rhythm of your call. Shake 'em all loose in a desperate time, shake 'em all loose in a testicle. I'm on fire and I close my eyes, standing in the field in the pain. My baby's down at the vegetable well, praying like hell for the rain. Praying like hell for the rain. I'm praying like hell for the rain. Praying like hell for the rain. I'm praying like hell for the rain. Oh, next to nothing. Oh, next to nothing. Thank you, we're Chicago Farmer and the Field Notes. Good to be back. Those two songs and this next one are going to be on a new record we got coming out early next year. That was our little bit of grunge country right there, and soul on those first two songs. Now we're going to take a little story time. I think we debuted this song here last year. It's about a girl I went to high school with who had an '85 Mustang. And, nobody could keep up with it, not even me and my 1990 Chevy Beretta GT. Not even I could keep up. It was so fast. It was a legendary car, and the person who drove it was a legendary person. Her name's Tina Hart, and this is her song about her '85 Mustang. Hope y'all like it. Are you ready for story time? Story time with a little... All right, here we go. Tina Hart had a Mustang. It was the talk of this town. People come to watch it run when the sun went down. To raise the glass as it passed and hoist up the crown. Yeah, Tina Hart's Mustang was the fastest car around. The loud and proud bucking crowd was a revving and making noise. That's just the way they do all them Tazewell County boys. They run their mouths north and south in front of the law. The back of Tina Hart's Mustang is all they ever saw. As the name it led gave the rise to butterflies on Caterpillar Road. All the mares from here to there were long for the ride. Yeah, Tina Hart's Mustang was our small town pride. Yes, it was. When the flated bubble broke, well, the town fell on hard times. One morning we awoke, in her yard there was a sign. And don't you know how it goes? When it rains it hails. And Tina Hart's Mustang was put up for sale. Well, Danny Fred never worked a day and was a rich kid in town. By no time he cut the line and he laid his money down. He could afford so much more, still he'd never win. With Tina Hart's Mustang, he'd never lose again. It wasn't long before the dawn, Danny's head began to swell. With his new wheels, he soon revealed all the whistles and the bells. He built the hide with the racing stripe and flames along the side, till Tina Hart's old Mustang was barely recognized. When they came to the race, well, the drivers took their marks. A Chevrolet sped away and the Mustang just spit sparks. When the dust from the Chevy's gusts settled, we could find that Danny Fred's Mustang was 12 car lengths behind. He got out and began to shout, then he kicked that old horse. Some would say he had him a case of buyer's remorse. And Danny cried up to the sky and cursed it all to hell. When this was Tina Hart's Mustang, it always ran so well. Yeah. In about a week or two, when Danny's crying stopped, he brought that old Mustang in and he dumped it at the shop. This ain't nothing but a hunk of junk, man, it ain't no good. I took Tina Hart's old Mustang and I looked under the hood. Sometimes it's the cart, sometimes it's the horse, sometimes it's the start or some unstoppable force. What I knew to be true when we took it apart, it wasn't Tina Hart's Mustang, it was all Tina Hart. Yeah, what we knew to be true when we took it apart, it wasn't Tina Hart's Mustang, it was all Thanks for going on a ride with us in Tina Hart's Mustang. Appreciate it. I started writing songs in high school study hall. By the time I was a senior, I had 6 study halls, lunch, and gym, and that was my whole day, so I started writing songs. But when I was a freshman in high school, I moved to a place called Jackson, Tennessee. And I had never played football in my life because my hometown of Delavan, Illinois did not have football, which was sad because we had a lot of corn-fed big dudes in my high school. So I got to Tennessee and I decided to make friends. I'm going to join the football team. Not a great idea, everybody. And in Tennessee, they don't usually use like dummies or sleds in practice. What they use is freshmen from Illinois. That's what they use. And I was one said person. Anyways, I got hit so hard one day, I flew like 20 feet and I fractured my tailbone. And that's when I decided that I'm gonna switch to writing songs and making music. And I think it was a pretty good choice. I really do. My tailbone's still fractured, but I'm getting by, everybody. Let's go. Here's a song kind of about it. You want to hear a little fiddle? Well, I grew up in a small house. Yeah, I grew up in the fields. I grew up in the country, in the back hills. Oh, where you turn 10, yeah, you learn how to stride. When you turn 11, you learn how to drive. Mama, I'm riding those big wheels now. Oh, mama, I'm riding those big wheels now. Mama, I'm riding those big wheels now. I had to ride out of that small house somehow. So I went down south, down to Tennessee, where every boy plays football, every boy but me. Yeah, in every dog pile I was underneath. I found a couple friends and I lost a couple teeth. Mama, I'm running those big boys now. Oh, mama, I'm running those big boys now. Mama, I'm running those big boys now. I had to run out of that small house somehow. So I learned how to play this strung up box. I learned how to sing 'cause I didn't like the way I talked. Then I put it all together, started writing songs. Toured the country like a feather and Shoe Fest started singing along. Mama, I'm sitting in a big time now. Oh, mama, I'm sitting in a big time now. Mama, I'm sitting in a big time now. I had to get out of that small town somehow. Play it, boy. But all this drive a man insane. Off of his rocker and on that coat. I miss my family, I miss the fields, I miss these small festivals and the way that they feel. Well, mama, I'm sitting in a big house now. Oh, mama, I'm sitting in a big house now. Mama, I'm sitting in a big house now. back there on the drums, everybody. Make them feel welcome. He's played Shoe Fest, but I think this is his first time being on this stage. How's it feel, Frank? That feels good, everybody. Charlie Harris on the bass. There's a Shoe Fest debut for this next one. I see the Joliet J-Town crew out there in the house. About 20 years ago, I used to go play a lot in Joliet, Illinois. And I always noticed on my way to Joliet, I would drive through a town called Romeoville. And I was like, how cool is that Romeoville is next to Joliet? And I said, someday I'm gonna write a song about that. And about 6 months ago, I remembered. So this song is 20 years in the making, everybody. No pressure. 20 years in the making. Here we go. It's aptly called Romeoville and Joliet. Let's go. Appreciate it. Wait till you hear it next year. Oh my God. Cody Jensen on the mandolin and the fiddle and the keys and the singing so far. Jake Willis on the high harmonies and the electric guitars. I had an idea for this song too. We're gonna jam just here in a minute. I'm gonna stop talking for a minute, but this place is very special to me. I had the idea for this song in a place called East Troy, Wisconsin. But I didn't write it until one day there was a rain out at Shoe Fest, and I think I was in cabin 1 or 2, I don't remember, and I wrote this song. I finished it. Kind of like that last song, but this one didn't take me 20 years. And then after I finished the song, I played it, and Jake said the song was gonna make me $1 million. We played it 1 million times, and I think I've made about 1 million pennies on this song. So thank you very much, and we don't tire of it. We don't tire of it. Is that what you meant? A million pennies? Did you mean 1 million doll hairs? Here we go. I worked all summer long so I could go down to the arena for the big country show. But when I stepped inside, I began to shed a tear when I saw a sign that read $15 beers. $15 beers, $15 beers. I'd love to hear some songs and maybe drown away my fears. But I am just a poor boy, my money disappears, and I just can't get drunk on $15 beers. I made it to my seat. It was the 3rd row from the back. I couldn't see a thing but a blurry cowboy hat. And all the folks behind me, they were screaming in my ear. Why? They were getting drunk on $15 beers. Everybody! $15 beers, $15 beers. I'd love to hear some songs and maybe drown away my fears. But I am just a poor boy now, I can't see or hear, and I still can't get drunk on $15 beers. Tell them about it, Charlie. The field notes, everybody, make them feel welcome. Well, I left after a song. I got out of there fast. Saw a guy on the corner wearing a Cosmic Country shirt, so I asked, is there any place around here that you could suggest? He said some guy named Farmer's playing down at the Shoe Fest. You can bring your own beer, you can bring your own beer. Ben River, he'll sing you some songs and he'll drown away your fears. Carrie Sue and the Woodburners, that's music to my ears. Oh, we'll listen and we'll drink up and bring our own Ben River beer. Oh, we'll dance and we'll drink up and bring our own beer. Oh, we'll sing along, we'll drink up, hey, everybody cheer. Live music festivals, 14 years of Shoe Fest. Oh, cheers, 'cause we're not drinking $15 beers. Thanks for coming out tonight and Ben River beer. Now sound good? My darling, I'm telling you this, letting you know that I'm sorry you're sick. No tears of sorrow won't do you no good. I'd be a doctor if I only could. What do you want from the liquor words from you. Hearing you sick, it made me sick too. What do you want from the liquor store? Something sour, something sweet. Well, I'll buy you all that your belly can hold. You can be sure you won't suffer no more. Promise me, darling, that you won't die. I'm gonna get all the medicine and money can buy. Stick with me, baby, you hold on and fight. Take a good rest, I won't prolong the flight. What do you want from the liquor store? Something sour, something sweet. Well, I'll buy you all that your belly can hold. You can be sure you won't suffer no more. Thank you very much. We're going to take it back a little ways on this one. Thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for supporting Chew Fest. It never gets old seeing the Chicago Farmer shirts and the Twice Upon a String pendants and jewelry out there. It feels so good. Thanks for being so welcoming to us. And Kimber's right over here. If you need a shirt or any of those fun things, come say hi. We'll play this and we'll start getting some friends up here. This could be the third Tazewell County reference already. Wow, that's something. That's something else. John Stokes Country Blues. Long days and longer nights. Never refuse. Picking guitars and fights. Picking guitars and fights. It's just an old country song. Song with a smoker's cough. It's a time bomb. They finally went on. They finally went on. Time's on the other hand, shoes on the other foot. Stagnant man whose mind just can't stay put. His mind just can't stay put. He's trying to relax. He tries to settle down. Both sides of the tracks are the wrong side in this town. The wrong side in this town. The wrong side in this town. And now he's been planning his breakout, but the warden sees it up his sleeve. He ain't never been much of an escape artist, just a poor boy trying to leave. That rifleman up in the tower, down below they're releasing the hounds. They're hot on his trail from the Townswell jail as they run through South Beacon town. He's finally finding his footing, cutting through the farmer's crowd. He's 100 miles an hour in a blue Ford, dropping down that old man-told black tar. He pulls out a car in the driveway, jumps out and runs inside. There's a bullhorn screaming down the county line. You can run, boy, but you'll never hide. And Warden and me kick the door down, say you'll get 35 mornings for this. Yeah, John Stokes broke out of prison just to give his wife and his daughter a kiss. His wife and his daughter a kiss. His wife and new daughter a kiss. Thank you. That's the John Stokes Prison Break Blues. Hey, one more time for our buddy Wavy Dave is in the house, everybody. Make him feel welcome. Everybody say hi, Wavy Dave.
That's funny.
I don't know if you know this, but these guys used to be in a jug band. I used to be a folk singer. This guy plays bass and banjos and was in bluegrass and Grateful Dead bands. Jake plays everything under the sun. Frank's a jazz guy. So let's see how this goes. This was our hit of last summer. Fortunately, it's carried over, I think. So there we go. There's a mattress up outside the road. Somebody was holding on. Somebody let go to the mattress up outside the road. Papa was a painter. He used to paint the town. Now he's sitting in the waiting room debating how the baby boomers laid him in the ground. Yeah, it's malpractice. It needs another coat. It's malpractice up outside the road. Somebody was holding on. Somebody let go to the mattress up outside the road. My mama was a singer. Used to sing the sound. Now she's sitting on auditions for positions with conditions keep her spinning around. Yeah, like an actress in a misleading role. There's an actress up outside the road. Somebody was holding on. Somebody let go to the mattress up outside the road. All right, Frank, here we go.
Somebody let go. There's a mattress.
Used to have dreams, but now they're gone. I wish I had something to fall back on. There's a mattress up outside the road. Everybody, there's a mattress up outside the road. Somebody was holding on. Somebody let go to the mattress up outside the road. There is a mattress up outside the road. Somebody was holding on. Somebody let go to the mattress up outside the road. Take us home now. It's fun to have fun with friends.
Dave.
You know you can't leave the house without seeing something like that. Big thanks to the shoot crew and the sound crew for that was the best jaw harp I ever heard in a funky song. Easy to travel with too. Here's another one off our new record coming out next year. Thanks everybody, hope you're having a good time. Where'd that song go? I don't know, we don't need it. Home is where the art is, home is where this song. It hits you the hardest when you're away from home too long. Home is where the art is, home is where this song. It hits you the hardest when you're away from home too long. I had made up my mind before I made this bed. Today I'm gonna try to find some words that ain't been said. I could use something new stuck inside my head. Home is where the art is, home is where this song. It hits you the hardest when you're away from home too long. We had made up our minds before we made this stage. Tonight we're gonna try to find some notes that ain't been played. Town to town, nothing sounds as good as homemade. Home is where the art is, home is where this song. It hits you the hardest when you're away from home too long. Welcome home. Home is where the art is, home is where this song. It hits you the hardest when you're away, when you're away, when you're away. I've been away, been away, been away from home too long. Thank you so much. We're gonna bring it down for one, then we'll get another special guest up here. Boy, this feels good seeing y'all. Speaking of family, we'll do one here. Sometimes when we travel around the country, I have to explain the song to people, but I don't think you need any explanation. Thanks for being so good to us, show. I was down on the farm, you know, just tilling around. It's just me and Grandpa waiting on a familiar sound. Come 11:30, we'd both hear Grandma's voice saying it's time to eat, you'd better bring it in, boys. Well, the food's out on the table and I was ready to take my place. She pulled me aside once while Grandpa was washing his face. She said, keep this in your shoe. It was a $20 bill. Help us out if you know it out there. Oh, now, Grandma, they don't make them like you anymore, except for them young soldiers we send off to war. Seems you're always righting the wrongs of somebody else. Seems you're always fighting for somebody other than yourself. All that you've done now, all that you still do, well, I'll keep you in my heart. You're 20 in my shoe. I was up there in the city, you know, just killing my time. Yeah, the show got over early, so I was just blowing my mind. This man came up to me and he tried to ruin all my fun. He pushed me to the ground and then he pulled out a gun. Said, if you've no money, boy, this'll be the end of you. I said, hold on a minute, I got a 20 in my shoe. Well, he leaned in there real close and then he stared in disbelief. When I reached for that 20, you know I sized up that thief. He never saw it coming. Oh, I took that man's life. 'Cause next to Grandma's 20, I keep Grandpa's knife. Grandma and Grandpa, they don't make them like you anymore, except for them young soldiers we send off to war. Seems you're always righting the wrongs of somebody else. Seems you're always fighting for somebody other than yourself. All that you've done now, all that you still do, well, I'll keep you in my heart. You're a knife and 20 in my old shoe. Hey, everybody, won't you welcome the greatest of all time, Ali Crow? My favorite voice, Carrie Sue Chandler. My favorite musician, Ali Crow. Oh my God. I was sitting out there at the Carrie Sue and the Woodburner set, and these two guys got to play with Ali. I was like, I want to play with Ali. Always. She's working on it all weekend long. Give it up for her. We're so grateful. She keeps coming back. All right. This one's near and dear to my heart, about the family as well. I'm going to give a shout out to the Shoe Fest family over here for having us back all the time. We love you, Timber. Thanks for creating such a beautiful space for us to do our thing in. Let's boogie. The dance floor is open. They said we were born in a barn, the barn my grandpa built. And every night we come inside and lie under grandma's quilts. Been working this out for this wonderful, wonderful human. Allie Crowell, everybody.
All right, you're hired.
Still doing all right out there? Give a big round of applause for Daniel Donato for coming to Shoe Fest. Sorry, I should have prefaced, he's not sitting in. I'm just really grateful he's here. Unless he wants to. Unless he plays jaw harp. I don't know. At a filling station around about South Peru. No, I did not have a car, worked there for a month or two. There's this man with a cane in his hand and a big old Mercedes-Benz. He had a lot of money and he had a lot of facts, but he never had any friends. Man without a heart, like rain without a rainbow, soaking wet but nothing to look forward to. A man without a heart, a scarecrow, and nobody comes near, they want nothing to do with you. Late one night around closing time, he told me to shine his shoes. Said, I'm sorry to tell you, mister, that ain't on my list of things to do. He came down hard upon me low, a mean as he could be. He said, I own this here filling station, boy, you work for me. A man without a heart, like rain without a rainbow, soaking wet with nothing to look forward to. A man without a heart, yeah, living like a scarecrow. Nobody comes here, they want nothing to do with you. Yeah, you, yeah, you, yeah, you, yeah, you, yeah, you. Oh, get down. When my time comes around, she best, I'll be seeing you through the rear view of town. I'll be loving shoe, yeah, shoe, yeah, shoe, yeah, shoe, yeah, shoe, yeah, shoe, yeah, shoe. I had all that I could take about how money speaks, so I packed it in and I put in my 2 cents into my 2 weeks. A good luck, mister, trying to buy something that's gonna last. Now I'm at Shoe Fest singing songs, he's back there pumping his own gas. That man without a heart, like rain without a rainbow, soaking wet with nothing to look forward to. Man without a heart, yeah, living like a scarecrow. Nobody comes near, they want nothing, but I love shoe, yeah, shoe, yeah, shoe, yeah, shoe, yeah, shoe, yeah, shoe. You better go tell the village elder they're coming strong. We gonna pilgrimage tonight at dawn. Go tell the others elder they're taking over again. You better go grab your baskets and your water jugs. Load up on supplies and load up on drugs. Sisters and brothers tell them they're taking over again. You right, the kids got their $15 beer song, their mattress song, but they really wanted to hear this one too. So here you go, kids. Thanks to Camp Shaw for making this so kid-friendly and fun. You can never teach them this life lesson too early. A country boy from Illinois, I got a fear of flying. It ain't so much the flights or even the heights. It's more the flights, the heights, and the dying. But I gotta give me and my fiddle to the show. This work I'm doing keeps me moving. I got a long way to travel. It sounds insane to board a plane when all you know is hard road to gravel. Then I recall what my daddy told me long ago. This is what he said, help us out now. He said, you can stick around with your feet on the ground, but there ain't nothing wrong with getting high. 'Cause you can't drink a beer while you're driving down here. You can't hit a deer in the sky. Yeah, you can't stick around with your feet on the ground, but there ain't nothing wrong with getting high. 'Cause you can't drink a beer while you're driving down here. You can't hit a deer in the sky. Everybody make deer noises. Yeah, you can stick around with your feet on the ground, but there ain't nothing wrong with getting high. 'Cause you can't drink a beer while you're driving down here. You can't hit a deer in the sky. A country boy from central Illinois, I used to have a fear of flying. I arrived here kicking and screaming the day that I took the stage. I went searching for some kind of meaning, like words looking for a page. Came up empty and full of worry that nothing could cover the pain. And these songs and stories began unfolding like an umbrella in the rain. I wanna write you a sad, sad song that I hope will make you smile. And if we could pass it on, we're only here for a little while. Strike up the chord, strike up the band, and we'll play out the lessons learned. paper someday. I pray not before our time. I wanna sing you a sad, sad song that I wrote to make you smile. And if we could pass it along, we're only here for a little while. When I was young, all I did was take. I've been trying harder to give. For so long I was living to die. Now I'm dying just to live. I will leave here kicking and screaming the day that I take my rest. But I've got a whole lot more in me till the end of my set list. Still time to sing us a sad, sad song full of hope to make us smile. And if we could pass it along, we're only here for a little while. We wanna play you a sad, sad song full of hope to make you smile. And if we could pass it along, we're only here for a little while. We're Chicago Farmer and the Field Notes. We got time for one more. Y'all ready for some cosmic country out there? Nice just getting started. Thanks for being so good to us.